Well, it's been a few weeks since you started asking questions, so I guess it's about time I started answering them, so let's get to it.
Are you planning on doing more gameplays on your channel?
Probably not. It's very, very unlikely. I mean, nobody really watches them anyway, so I don't really see much point in uploading them now. Although I have started doing Twitch streaming more often. I have started streaming again at least once a week. If more people start watching me, then I will probably increase that to 2 or maybe even 3 times depending on the popularity of it, so yeah. No gameplay on my channel, but if you want to come and watch me play games, then, come and check out my Twitch channel. Also, I am planning on maybe starting Drawn Reviews again, my little review series I started doing about a year ago. Again, not very many people were interested in that, but, increase in channel size and subscriber levels, I don't know, I might be able to do that. Although that one might take a little longer because I need to upgrade my system and I also need to have enough money to be able to buy the games in order to review them in the first place. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it's going. Long story short, gameplay on my channel, unlikely. Twitch streaming, yes, once a week, but more coming if it's popular. And Drawn Reviews in future if I can get the money together.
Do you know Mike Set in real life?
Yeah, I know Mike Set in real life. We chat to each other quite a lot over Skype, and he does enjoy, screen sharing a lot as well. He often shows off games that he's playing or things he's gotten in Warframe and, stuff like that.
Will you ever play horror games?
Well, I might play Dead Realm with some friends, but other than that, probably not. Horror games just aren't my thing.
When and how did you become a furry, and also when and how did you become a brony?
Well, I think it kind of is safe to say that I am sort of a furry. I don't really consider myself to be a full furry. I mean, I don't even own a fursuit. I did try and get one made for a Halloween costume, but it kind of got a bit expensive, so I just threw together some standard werewolf costume stuff and used that instead, but I suppose I really became a furry around about my second year in uni. I'd always had some sort of strange fascination with transformations into sort of anthropomorphic animals and things like that, and I guess it kind of really sort of escalated into becoming more of a furry thing around about the time I was in, like I said, my second year of university. As for when I became a brony, well, it was pretty much the same way a lot of people became bronies. They heard a lot about it from other people and were just like, fine, I will watch this show and see what all the fuss is about. And before I knew it, I had watched the entirety of Season 1 and was eagerly waiting Season 2, so yeah, that happened. Next question.
Which animatronic do you like out of all of them?
Foxy, of course.
Are you awesome?
Maybe.
Do you like pinball?
I kinda like it, I'm just not very good at it, so especially the coin-operated ones. I prefer doing it on the PC, so at least it doesn't cost me that much money. Also, why do I get the feeling that that was a reference to something, and I just completely missed it?
Any future projects coming up?
Well, aside from more friendly Foxy, I do have a couple. I'm currently working on getting episode 2 of That Gmod Pony short show out, at long fucking last. And I also am going to be doing an animated version of one of Jacksepticeye's videos as well. Beyond that, I have an idea for a collab, but I'm not really sure about after that. It's just going to be whatever I come up with, so yeah. A few projects, but nothing major.
Favorite pony?
Princess Luna! For she is not only best pony, but best princess as well.
Random moment with me?
That kind of thing's only reserved for, really close friends, so no, I'm afraid not. Sorry about that.
Can I be in a video as pony so I get some substance, please?
Well, I'd need to know what your pony would look like, or at least how you would want him to look like, so best thing I could suggest is design something using the Pony Maker on DeviantArt, which I will link in the description, and get back to me and I will see. I don't know.
Will you ever going to marry someone?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do eventually plan on marrying the girl of my dreams. Although in order to do that, I need a girlfriend first.
Do you like Foxy?
Yep, absolutely.
Who the heck are you?
I am but a British guy who uploads videos onto YouTube. I'm not really going to disclose anything else about myself. I don't really feel comfortable about it.
Who drew the art of your wolf character, and do they have a site on DeviantArt or for Affinity?
Well, the guy that drew my persona, which you're seeing on screen at the moment, was actually drawn by my friend Spaze. He goes by the name Defiant Coin 64, I think it is, on DeviantArt, and I don't know whether he's planning on taking commissions, but I don't know, go and ask him. He might be interested in doing that, because, to be quite frank, he needs more attention. He really is a good artist. I mean, way better than I am. I mean, this was my attempt at my persona when I first started. Yeah, you can see the difference, can't you? Speaking of Space...
Those game videos with your friends are stupidly funny. Would you do more in the future with them, including that handsome, blue spy pirate guy? He's Stream AA. Yeah, I agree with that cold guy. They were beyond funny and made me poop more Twinkies that I have ever done in 10 years, and I would love to see more of that bearded heavy guy. He is one big hunk of man.
Space, Mollo, you're both fucking idiots.
What is your goal?
Well, my goal at the moment is to get out of my fucking overdraft. I have had so many money problems over the last year, I'm surprised my hair hasn't fallen out.
Which is your favorite animatronic?
Foxy! With Mangle being in a close second.
Forget Mike said meets Militia too. Do you have any plans for Militia at all?
Well, as long as people are just expecting to see Molestia, then yeah, I don't see any reason why not. I mean, just as long as you don't expect MJ to voice her, because I think she doesn't want to do that anymore, and also, don't expect me to be too kind to Molestia either. I'm still a little bit bitter about what happened with the last video, and yeah, things will not end well for her. She won't die, she will just be in some very unfortunate situations.
Now that I know you're a furry, what's the character's name?
Well, before I answered the previous question, you were kind of making an assumption, but yeah, my character's name is Leon Dianthus. The reason for Leon is because, well, I've always liked that name, and Dianthus, well, when I first signed up for Second Life, which I haven't played in like ages, I don't even really consider it to be a game, but that's another matter entirely. When I first signed up for it, it was during the period where you had to pick a surname for your username. And Dianthus was listed, and it was the only one that really sort of sounded interesting, so yeah, that's the name of my character. My pony sona goes by the name of Swift, by the way.
In the future I might start doing some animations with my friends. It's about my own character and my friends' characters doing random stuff. So I was wondering if I could use your character in the videos from time to time.
I'll pass on it for the time being, but once you get a couple of videos out and I can see what they look like, then yeah, I'll reconsider it, but for the time being, I'll pass.
Wuff 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 wuff.
There is a mental health clinic in East Valley. Next!
Which do you like better, dogs, cats, or the best foxes?
Well, I do like dogs, but I'm more of a cat person. And yes, I do like foxes as well.
So, what exactly do you like doing in between animations?
Well, mostly just playing games, browsing the internet, watching random videos on YouTube, napping, going for walks, you know, normal everyday stuff.
Also, when did you create that character of yours?
Well, I suppose I really kind of finalized the design of my character around about the time I started playing Second Life. I just picked up a few random bits of clothing and outfits and just sort of slapped them together, and hey, it was my design. This is what he actually looks like in-game, by the way, just in case you see him walking around. Also, original character, do not steal!
What inspired you into making some of these videos?
Well, mostly from just looking at words too much. I have this thing where I just look at a series of words and my mind just starts breaking them down into, like, separate meanings or phrases, and I just come up with random crazy stuff, and it just all goes on from there. I mean, the whole reason I came up with the rainbow cake roll one was because I looked for a series of words for too long. But everything else tends to come from just, hey, that sounds like a good idea, let's go and do that.
Do you play any video games?
What do you think?
Do you have da booty?
No, because I don't have a girlfriend.
Are you going to make fun of 4 in a video?
Well, that was kind of the plan anyway. I mean, considering that all the Friendly Foxy videos will each take place in each of the games, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't take place in FNAF 4 as well. I mean, I just need to come up with some ideas, and I'm pretty sure there is a Gmod version of that map as well, so I'll have to go and find it, but yeah, don't see any reason why not.
Smile. Oh no, face.
I've kind of already answered this question.
Mem or penis?
Mem!
Favorite TF2 loadout?
This one. And no, you can't have any of the items because I actually earned those and did stuff to get them, so yeah. You can't have them or trade them for Bill's hat or anything. No, they're mine. Mine, I tell you!
Pizza? Pizza!
Yup, you guessed it.
Pizza!
How did you know what my favorite food was? Already answered that one.
Do you garden?
Well, I currently live in a flat, so no. And even if I did live somewhere with a garden, the most I'd probably do is just cut the grass. I don't have much of a green thumb, so yeah. Unlikely. Or never.
Have you ever killed anybody?
If I had, I wouldn't be sitting here making videos now, would I?
Do you like tacos?
I'm more of a burrito fajita kind of guy, but I don't know, tacos are kinda similar, I guess, so yeah, don't see any reason why not.
Do you ship Foxy and Mango?
But of course.
Can you sub me?
No!
You have hit 6k now. Wait, it's pretty much 7k now. Wow, you are amazing.
Well, I wouldn't say I was amazing, but considering I now have double the number of subscribers I originally had when I first made the announcement video, yeah, I suppose it's something to be proud of.
Are you going to make a Steam group for some community stuff?
Wait, I have a community? In all seriousness though, I guess with this many subscribers, I kind of do have a community now. I've taken the liberty of creating a Steam group, so if anybody wants to join, then go ahead. And if you see me playing TF2, then, well, feel free to join me. And we also have our own clan tag as well. My future plans for the group will ultimately be to get our own TF2 server, but they're looking a little bit pricey at the moment, so I will probably have to set this up as a Patreon goal, not only just so that I can get the funding, but just to gauge interest as well. Oh, and I'll also be using this group to announce when I'm doing Twitch streams as well, and taking suggestions for any games that you might want me to play. Just be aware that my computer is somewhat limited, so don't ask me to stream anything that's like hyper reliant on like GTX cards or something. Click the link in the description to go and join the Steam group, because, yeah, I'd like to interact with some of you guys.
What do you like more, pizza or cheeseburger?
Well, as much as I do like a good cheeseburger, I have to admit I would prefer a pizza. After all, it is my favourite food, as I mentioned earlier. I don't know why, I just like pizzas more. Burgers just kind of get a bit boring after a while.
How much time do you need to make a video?
It varies. I mean, Friendly Foxy took me about 5 or 6 days, and the Friendly Foxy on the Road Spring Chica one took me an afternoon. And some of the other ones I tend to do on and off, like the Elements of Insanity one I did, that one took me about a couple of weeks because I just kept going back and forth between other projects and doing that one, so yeah, it varies. It really can vary depending on the size and scale of the project and just how much time I want to put into it.
Did you play any FNAF games?
No, I just don't like horror games. They're just not my thing, like I said before. So yeah, I haven't actually played any of the FNAF games. I've seen other people play them, but I don't know, I'm just more interested in the lore and the whole theory-related stuff than actually playing them, so yeah. And you'll never see me play them on Twitch or on here either, because everybody's just kind of done that to death by now.
Wow, your character is so cool.
That's not really a question, but thanks anyway.
What's your opinion on Mario games?
Yeah, I actually enjoy them. The whole new Super Mario Brothers thing got a bit after a while, but I will definitely play the Wii U version of it. I also really need to go back and play Super Mario Galaxy 2. I never got the chance to play that.
Put this! Pick your fate, putting my TF2 character in your vid, or going on a diet of sweets forever and becoming a vegetarian.
Well, I'm certainly not becoming a vegetarian. I like meat too much, so... I guess you're the only person who's really sort of asked this so far, aside from pony-related stuff, so... Here you go.
What?
And I skipped any questions I'd already answered, so there you go. If you have any more questions, just put them in the description and I'll answer them there. And maybe in the future we will do another Q&A video, but for now, thank you so much for asking your questions. I hope I gave you some insightful answers, and I will see you next time.